Okay, I'm back for another face mask and rant. This one, I don't know how this one's gonna dry. Well, I think it might dry clear. The one I did yesterday, if you guys saw it, it dry. It's a clay mask, and clay dries like a crinkled old person. So, which I kind of like because it's kind of fun to flake it off. Anyway, um, so LA riots are still going, and I saw in the news that Newsom was, you know, telling Trump to arrest him. Did you guys see that? Something like that. Tell him to come arrest me. You know, I feel like Newsom has been more outspoken than we've ever seen him in his entire uh, governance, his entire time as governor. And which feels like it's been my whole life, honestly. Good grief. Like, how long do they last? When are you done? When are you done? Under him, we've seen, what is it, a 40%, nearly a 50% increase in homelessness. More children are homeless than they've ever been before. I feel like the funds are magically just dwindling away, disappearing. No one knows what's going on with homelessness in California. We have no water in the fire hydrants. Did you ever think of such a thing? Could you ever imagine such a thing? No water in the fire hydrants. I mean, I guess when you need it is when you find out, right? Because you would have never really checked the fire hydrants had you not needed to, unfortunately. And so to hear Newsom go at Trump, and I also struggle. This is my own internal struggle the with states having so much control and power and their ability to be completely unaligned with the federal government, completely unaligned with the our president, our head of state, head of the country, and it's just so, I don't know, it just doesn't, it feels backwards. It feels very, very backwards that this might just be the corporate in me, that there's just not like an OKR review and can we get like business objectives and progress reports and see, I think it just dries. Does it dry straight? I don't know. It has to be rubbed in a little bit more. I guess it just kind of dries like this. Anyway, this is a peel, so it'll, okay. I It's frustrating. It is very frustrating that and then to see it, and could you imagine the rest of the world looking at us, having a governor tell the president to come arrest him, and then the back and forth with Elon and Trump, it's just too much. It's just a lot. It really is a lot. So that's where my head is at. I hope LA calms down soon. I also will say this about Newsom. He said that the way that they're treating the children is inhumane. And I'd like to say, where has he been with 70% of boys being illiterate in Los Angeles County, so I think there's a lot of things that are happening with children in LA, or in California in general. California's education is down the drain. So to, hear him be so vocal about so many different things that he just hasn't gotten a handle on. It's a bit asinine. Anywho, I'm gonna go rinse this off. Okay, bye. Thanks.